Hello folks, welcome back to my Armenian Duduk channel. Here is Karuna, and today I will show you how to play the Middle Eastern scale of Segya. I'm not sure where this word comes from, but I'm quite sure it doesn't originate from Armenia. It's maybe more like from Turkey or Iran, something like that. I think first time I heard this term when I went for a Turkish ney workshop. You know, this flute which is made from the same material as the reeds for the duduk. So, but the whole flute is made of this material, and it's the flute which is played like this. You know, maybe you saw myself even playing from another side of the duduk like this, making the sound. So this is how the flute of ney is played, and there are different types of ney depending on the country it originates from. So I went to the Turkish one, and I remember that we learned how to place the fingers on the duduk, on ney, and the first position was rast, and like sort of the major scale on duduk, yeah, and the second was called duga, and the third position was called segya. So if the key of our duduk is A, so the third note when we just lift our fingers would be the third note of C sharp, and if we start playing from C sharp as a key note and we put the drone in C sharp, then we can try to play the scale of Segya. I think it just means the third, maybe, I'm not sure about the translation. So this Segya scale is so much spread in Armenian traditional music. So many songs are written in Segya, and in this lesson, I will show you how to play it from C sharp, like 4 fingers, and I will also show you how to play it from G sharp as well, from 7 fingers. So let's start C sharp. And the notes of Segya, starting from C sharp, would be I've put the pitch a little bit higher, 20 cents higher. C sharp, then D, E, then F, half tone here, and then we skip and jump to G sharp here, with a little bit lips pressed together. But I realized that there are variations of Segya in Armenian music. So sometimes you just really jump from F to G sharp. Sometimes they play even F sharp, and sometimes they play F sharp and G. So there are like different ones. A little bit flavor could be a bit different, but still you have this mood of Segya, and I will show you that these variations do not really change much. It's like you still are in the mood of Segya. So a little bit shallow here, eh? You remember that to play the note of F here, making a half tone, you don't move the tip of your finger, but you move it from here or from the root of the finger, like it goes in a more smooth way. You kind of move the whole finger, and then like this, and then you can play also the note of A here. So here you press your lips a little bit, and on the A you relax the lips. Like that. And we can also go down. Look. The note of C, so the half tone. The note of A, of G sharp, which we played here. So we played G sharp here and we played A here, so we can also play G sharp and A here. So, and since we played here the note of F, we can't close all the holes playing F sharp. You understand this, no? So, another variation which I heard, it's like when we play F, but still after the F we don't jump on G sharp immediately, but we go like using the note of G, so like that. In many songs you will have to make the ornaments using the note of F and then using the note of G also. It's kind of coming from the higher notes through the note of G and then to F. This is quite a hard combination to learn for you guys, coming from F immediately to G sharp and from G sharp immediately to F. So these fingers must be placed in synchronicity. You know, you cannot like put one finger after another. You have to be synchronized in this placing the fingers, and you don't close it. You know, you have to do it like this finger closes the hole completely, and this one not. So you have to learn how to do that immediately, like. This is the difficult part. And of course, if we go through the note of G, that part will be not as difficult as skipping. So like that. It's another place where you have to place your fingers in synchronicity down. Two fingers together, but it's an easy one. Not like here. Here is much more difficult. Even you can just keep this finger here when you play the note of C. You see? Or you can lift it. You also try, it's a more difficult one, if you try to go from A immediately to F, like that. So immediately from A, all open, this finger is still here, you keep the position so you don't lose it, and immediately you bring two fingers back, like this one goes, and this one is here, or if it is in the air, so you have to bring all of them together, like three fingers. So this is quite difficult, and you try to try all those exercises I've shown you before to really play this half tone well. Especially playing the intervals would be like nice, like skipping one note, skipping two notes, going like that, playing the intervals up and down. This will help you to get this position, you know, to get this half tone better and better. So, and another variation I heard, especially in Vorska na Achper, that famous song, when even the note of F sharp was played. Maybe not like really F sharp, but maybe a little bit with a shadow, but still the F sharp. Like a little bit shadow, maybe. So there are, again, as I said before, there are variations of the Segya. You see, that was the playing of intervals going up and down. You do the same. Like this kind of exercises, you know. Also the sequences, like 3 notes, 4 notes you make. And now I will show you how to play the same Segya starting from G sharp. Like this. So these 2 ones are like in Shushtar. Here half and here half. Ring finger and middle finger. The notes are G sharp, A, then what was the B, C, E flat or D sharp, then E, then we skip F sharp and F and we immediately go to G. You see? And then to G sharp. And then A. Like this. So we don't play this note at all. That was Segya from G sharp. I think it's enough for now. The scale is quite hard, but then when you grasp it, really, you so much more of the songs are opening up in front of you, so you can really learn many new songs. I hope to see you in my next videos. That was Karuna. Bye bye from India. Ciao.